What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me out there? Hopefully, hopefully I got this StreamYard thing working pretty good. I don't know. I've been messing around with this new camera and laptop and all that stuff. Anybody hear me out there? Hello, hello. Okay, cool. All right, so what's up, guys? First live stream. I was actually getting on my phone to see if I could look at the chat and if you guys could hear me. But how's everybody doing out there? Y'all having a good Saturday so far? I just put a few knives out on the table. Some of my favorite, some of the best ones. I don't know, some of my favorite ones in my collection, I guess. Just have a little bit of eye candy. I've been trying to figure out this like the view thing with StreamYard, to where I can kind of like whenever you're looking at the screen, maybe next time I'll have like my beautiful face right here or right here or here or something like that. But I just did the kind of desktop view of it. So I guess the first thing we ought to do is a pocket check. What's everybody carrying today? I got let's see, get it out here. I got the little pony stout. I got this one in this week. Pretty neat little knife. I like it a lot. Little Devo pony stout. Lefty did a pretty good job with this one. Get a close up of that. Shoot, let me get a flashlight, show you guys something cool with this thing. One thing I like about this, and I was going to cover it in the review. Sorry if the camera keeps focusing in and out on the wrong stuff. But let me get the flashlight on it here. You guys can see it. The camera will focus. It's got an S90V in the back spacer. If you guys can see that. Got an S90V in the back spacer, and on the inside of the handle scales, if I can find it, you got Devo knives right there. That's the only writing anywhere on this thing. What's up, duty? Man, you guys are showing up. That's awesome. But yeah, that's what I got today. Let me look at the chat. Brand New American, what's up, dude? Blade Walker, Craig, Tyler Williams, Marco, El Cap Addict, Mimo, Fook. What's up, Fook? Let me go back up and see. I apologize, guys. I'm kind of getting used to this StreamYard thing. This is the first live stream I've ever had, obviously, and still trying to figure out some things about it. Duty's like a professional at it. Watching him's like I feel like a local cover band watching the Stones or something like that. El Cap Addict, Marco, Eric Peppenwars, Colby Venable, what's up, man? Loser, Luke, Tyler Williams, Cole. Big shout out to my lovely lady there for helping me out with all this, with the setting up, letting me borrow her laptop, and helping me out with some coffee. She knows I'm not exactly the biggest morning person in the world. Had about 150 kilos of caffeine this morning. Try to wake up and be cognizant for you guys. Fib it a bit. What's up, Fib it a bit? Joseph Jones, Blade Walker. I already said Blade Walker. Mimo. Mr. Eddie in the house. What's up, man? Shout out to Mr. Eddie. Gonna let me borrow some pretty cool knives coming up within the week. Pretty excited about that. Ginger Fisher. What's up, Ginger Fisher? Bluetooth Blades. I think I'm already caught up. I don't know. LCV Blades. What's up? LCV Blades Edge. What's up, man? You got an Ultratech, or you like the Ultratech? Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I actually got this one on a trade from somebody at Blade Bench. I made like a little bit of a knife buddy with that guy on Blade Bench. I was trying to sell a 940 Osborne, and he messaged me on there and asked if I'd take a trade, and he said the Ultratech. I was like, really? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, so I got two of them actually. My girlfriend brought me one for my birthday about 3 years or so ago, and I really like it. But the thing, I mean, I'm not made out of money, and I don't get free knives in, so premium knife to me is a lot different than a premium knife to some people, I guess. But I really like the Ultratech, but I didn't want to carry it because it had the serial number on it, the born on date that they have on all of them. Zoom in here. That's 12/2022. The born on date was in 21, 8 of 21, which is my birthday, is August 21st. So I didn't really want to carry that one, and mess it up. Number one, she gave it to me. Number two, it's kind of cool because it's got like my birthday and stuff on it. And I think I actually got it for Christmas, but it's got 08/21, so I thought that was pretty neat. And anyway, I got this one on that trade, and I was excited to get it because I wanted to carry the Ultratech. I've watched all those really cool X-Wing test videos and all that stuff where he, throws it 50 feet in the gravel and beats it and stabs it into a car door, all that stuff. But anyway, I was happy to get this on that trade. Long story short, I like the Ultratech. Pretty cool knife. Definitely durable. Like this thing I've fired it 1,000 times. You can ask Cole about that. I've fired it probably 100,000 times trying to make it fail. It has never failed. If anyone out here's got a significant other and has a thing for microtechs, they could probably tell you, it is annoying whenever somebody sits there all day and all night and just, kind of fires it over and over again. But yeah, so that's kind of like a little mini story or whatever behind that one. What's up, Kaleidoscope? Addicted to Steel City Knives. Noise still haunts my dreams. Quiet Carry 9. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I really like the 9. This is probably the smoothest action I've ever felt on a knife. And I don't know, I started collecting knives like maybe I've always had a knife and I've always had a couple of knives, but as far as like really getting into them, I guess maybe about 3 years ago or so. Probably about 3 years ago, I actually started looking into premium knives and stuff like that. And Spyderco, the Paramilitary 2 was actually my first. That one should probably be out here because that's the one that kicked off the whole knife trend. This whole crazy journey that I've been on. But yeah, this was my first one. It didn't come with the titanium scales on it. It came with the black G10. But this is the one that was like the original, start of the knife journey for me anyway. And still like it. I mean, I don't really carry it that much anymore just because you know, I mean, I got sentimental value in it, and plus it's there's a lot better knives now, you know, as far as geometry and stuff like that. I've been carrying the heck out of this PM2 Salt though the last week. You know, same knife, but this one's a Magna Cut, blacked out handle, blacked out blade. I really like this one. I think I put that review up last week. But anyway, back to the 9. Yeah, the 9 has probably got the smoothest action I've ever felt on a pocket knife. Now I'm sure that there's a lot smoother knives out there as far as action goes that I haven't even, you know, felt yet. But as far as like fit and finish, this thing, you know, titanium with carbon fiber inlays, um, really nice frame lock. I like that raindrop black kind of mirrored carbon fiber. I forgot exactly what Quiet Carry calls it. I love the blade shape, but this thing, the action, you know, I mean, I wasn't even trying to make it fall shut there, but as soon as you get past that detent, you can kind of follow this thing on to the house. You know, you get past that secondary detent when you're closing it, and there it goes. So really super smooth action, super nice knife. Um, go back to the chat here. Kind of getting on. I always wondered watching Javon's live streams why the dude starts rambling about stuff and he's not watching the chat. But now that the shoe's on the other hand, I kind of see where he's coming from. So I'm going to go way back up and catch up with the chat. What's up, Justin, Ohio? I don't even think I said hey to you. How's it going, buddy? Addicted to Blades too. I think Metal Complex kind of did a push for you last night, huh? That was pretty cool. What's up, hey man? Robo Stevio. Congratulations to Addicted to Blades getting over 8,000 last night. Donald Milkovich, what's up? Justin, Ohio. Joseph Jones. Should be front and center just for the story. I agree. I'm almost worn the DLC off my PM2. It's so used. Y'all talked me into a pair of 3, and I went with Maxman and Roz today or Monday. So stoked. That's cool, Mashley. Good morning to you, Mashley143. That I've got the pair of 3 and Maxman. I don't have it right now. Carrying Cuts actually, he's got it right now, and that's one of my favorite knives I've got. I like the Maximum, but I kind of customize it with the purple Terra Tough scales, which I've always been a big LSU fan. So purple and gold, you know, I put the purple scales on it and got the gold Lynch Northwest pocket clip on it. So that's kind of like one of my favorite knives. I don't really, you know, with all that stuff all dressed up, I carry it every now and then, but I don't so much anymore. But that Maximum, absolutely, before I put all that stuff on it, with just the gray G10 scales it came with, like that Maximum will cut and cut and cut and cut and cut like crazy. It gets a little patina on it, but as long as you keep it oiled and stuff, it's not going to rust. But it will cut and cut. I've heard that it's brittle and chippy. I've also heard people say that they've dropped it and it kind of cracked or chipped, you know, just from dropping it one time. But I haven't seen it myself. The only thing I've gotten out of Maxman is like a super cutting beast of a steel, you know. So what's up, Dr. Drew Dude? Neil McKenzie, the other Neil. What's up, man? Bluetooth Blades, Marco. Man, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I think I'm caught up on what's up. Oh, Crazy Roach, what's up, man? Free fly for knife guys in here. Cool. How many people are in here? 57? Good Lord. What are you guys even doing? Come on. 57 people in here? Man, that is nuts, guys. I appreciate it. It means a lot. What's up, Thomas McDonald? Delaney, what's up? What are you guys carrying today, man? What are y'all carrying around today? Well, I already said it. I got this little Devo pony stout. I just got in last week that I'm carrying around. What's up, Paul Casper? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Cole. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's up, man? I thought Metal Complex's push of Addicted to Blades was pretty cool last night. You know, he definitely helped me out. I think it was 2 weeks ago, last week or the week before, on his live stream. He kind of pinned me up there, and shoot, just from him telling people to check my channel out, I got 114 subscribers that night, I think I had, I don't know, 450 at the time. So he pushed me up to like 550. So 20% increase on my end, you know, that's nothing for him. But just from him talking about my channel for 10 minutes was, I thought that was pretty cool. You know, he does that. It seems like it's a thing that he's trying to do every week with kind of featuring smaller subscriber or smaller channels, you know, and helping out smaller people. And I think that's pretty cool. Pretty good of the guy to use the platform that he's got, you know, with almost 500,000 subs, and every live stream you're guaranteed to see at least, you know, 1,400 people now and there. And to use that platform to push a smaller channel, I think that is an incredible thing for him to do. You know, so seems like a pretty great guy, family oriented guy, pretty cool dude. And as a matter of fact, Metal Complex and Nick Shabazz were two of the first ones that got me into pocket knives. You know, you can blame them for that. What's up, T Fetch? Playosaurus needs to share the bots. Yeah, it does. I would take some of the bots as long as it pushed me over 1,000. I'd be fine with that. You know, I've got the core knife family, all you guys, everybody that's in all the lives and stuff here, and you know, probably missing a few, but for the most part, you know, even if it was bots, just having the core group here is pretty cool, I think. Michael Upchurch, what's up, man? Greg Maroney. Ashley says she's got the Devo Buzz. Got my Devo Buzz today, blacked out. Zerkatai backspace, so that's pretty cool. The only Zerkatai I've ever experienced is the pivot collar on this Kunwer. And it's kind of faded now, but yeah, that's just a pivot collar. I don't really have too much experience with Zerkatai, so that stuff's like expensive. I'd love to check a lot of it out, you know, but Real Steel H6 Tough Light Mini. Justin, Ohio, what's up, man? I don't think I said hey to you. Killer First Live, I appreciate that, brand new American. T Fetch, I didn't know there was other lives scheduled right now. I talked to Scott, the guy that does the knife tube thing that sends the messages and stuff on Instagram. He runs knife tube. It's a website too. But I talked to him on Instagram earlier in the week and was kind of like trying to figure out a time I could come on where it wouldn't be like, you know, Metal Complex is also on, or Bees Blades, or Duty, or Tri-State, or JD, or you know, Rochambeau, or anyone else. You know, I didn't want to. Number one, number one concern with that is I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. You know, I didn't want to kind of, you know, not that I can compete with anyone at all. but I didn't want to kind of, you know, be something that would draw away from anyone else's live, you know. And number two, I didn't think that if I was on at the same time as someone else that I would have as big of a like an audience, you know. So I know if the Night's Edge is on, and also at the same time Duty's Daggers or Rochambeau's on, I'm probably gonna go watch Duty, you know, because Duty's he's a little more vetted in this stuff. He's a lot more experienced, and you know, as everybody knows, Rochambeau's got the voice of an angel, you know, and I sound like I just stumbled out of a bar in Alexandria. But anyway, um, if I'm scheduled the same time as someone else, it's definitely not on purpose. My fingers were starting to get sore flipping the Chavez too much. I haven't tried the Chavez out yet. I'd love to play a source. I think I already said hey to you. Man, I am way behind on this stuff, guys. I'm sorry. Trying to catch up right now. T Fetch, Jimmy Crow. Yeah, Shabazz does rock Jim Crow. You other night bastards. MC's great when he isn't calling his audience dickheads like he did last night. Yeah, he kind of got pretty frustrated last night. I think I think somebody in the live was I think somebody was kind of trying to scam him though out of one of the free knives, and you know, Metal Complex's version of wigging out on somebody wasn't really that bad. I didn't think, you know, I mean, I would probably respond the same way, you know, if somebody was trying to kind of get one over on him and pretend like they weren't who they said they were. And then I think the actual guy really did show up and start saying, no, it's me or whatever. And he had to redraw. But, you know, he did tell the guy, if it is you, you know, that's, if it is you for real, the winner of the giveaway, then email me. I can't give you these knives, but I can make, you know, we can work something out, which, you know, I would think that Metal Complex will probably end up giving him something just as good or better, you know, if it really was him. But yeah, you can't really blame him. I don't, you know. Robo Stevio says he's not a bot, he's a cyborg. It is, it's most of the names we see your names. Most of these names are names we see and people we talk to. I know, right, Greg Maroney? I was 65 people. That's nuts. I expected either 6 or 5, but not 65. So I was a little off on that. Mr. Eddie, yeah, I'm sending Mr. Eddie this Padre along with Beowulf and the Nine here in a couple days, or actually today if I can make the post office. If not, I might have to send them out Monday morning. But try and make the post office after the live. This is the Padre. I think I already showed it up close a minute ago. And this is an awesome knife. I did a rambling review on this one. It's in Van X, the only knife I got in Van X. And this thing, man, I put it to the test over a few days at work that were pretty insane work days. You know, not just like office kind of maybe go out and do a thing or two and go back or whatever kind of work days. I mean, these were like some serious balls of the wall, like, you know, sweating, hard work, long hours, 14, 15, 16-hour work days. And so this thing did not rust at all, you know. Um, and I actually didn't even coat it. I usually put some knife shield on my knives and kind of keep like a sheen of that, you know, on there. But I didn't even put like a coating on it or anything. And it did not rust at all. I was very, very pleasantly surprised with that one. So Vivi McKenna for Thomas McDonald. That's pretty cool. I want to try that one out. Concept Fenrir. That's a good knife. Got that one right here. Concept fin rear. This is kind of like a love it or not, love it or hate it pattern on this one. But that's the concept fin rear. Pretty cool knife. Reminds me, trying to get the camera to focus again, guys. I'm not high fiving my knives. Reminds me of ergonomically, anyway. Reminds me a lot of this one, the Stitch. You know, you got a hell of a lot of blade here that's not being used, but it's for the advantage of choking up, you know, getting a good forward choke on it like that. Get back to the chat here. Love the Mokatai on the Penguin Plus. That's pretty cool. Bluetooth blades. Loser, let's see the Finch. That's the Finch. I actually just recorded a yesterday evening, did a review on this one that I'm gonna put out this afternoon. But that's the 1934. Again, I apologize. This camera's not focusing. I've tried to get the lighting as good as I could in here. That's the Crawdad Jig Bone pattern. Bench on the blade there. Look on the back of it. If I can get it. 154 CM, model 1934. I thought this one was really cool, especially Finch has got a lot of cool looking knives, a lot of cool modern, traditional, modern, whatever knives. You know, this is like if someone's not familiar by any chance, this is you know, it's just a modern knife, but it's a traditional looking knife, like a grandpa's old timer or something like that. But it's also got a lock on it. It's got the benefit of having a frame. This one's got a frame lock on it, um, and a flipper, and it's running on bearings, so the action's really smooth on it. One of the neat little touches I think QSP actually OEMs these knives, so I think they're made almost positive. I said that in the video anyway. Hopefully it's true. Did a little bit of research on it, but they're OEM by QSP. They're designed by a guy or by some people by Finch in Stillwell, Kansas. But QSP OEMs and makes these knives out of China. If you look at this, check this out. And I'm a freaking 5-year-old, but I thought this was really cool. If you look at it, you know, kind of glows a little bit. So I thought that was pretty neat. That's the Finch model 1934. Been EDC in a vintage Twitch too long. Go back to the chat here. If I don't say anything for like 5 seconds, just spam me. Or, you know, I'm just sitting here being quiet because I'm reading. Just because I'm trying to catch up. Like I was saying, there's a lot isn't on knife tube. There's a lot more overlap than people realize. That's why I wish people wouldn't keep themselves from wives just because somebody else is. Oh, from lives. Oh, I got what you're saying. Kaleidoscope. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I thought Saturday morning. I mean, it's not a bad time. I'm supposed to be off of work on Saturdays, but I do work maintenance at an oil refinery, and I'm scheduled Monday through Friday. You know, normal work hours pretty much. But then again, if something breaks or whatever happens, you know, we can get launched in some pretty insane hours sometimes. So, but Saturday morning, most of the time is a pretty safe time, you know, for me. So that's why I kind of schedule it then. If I got to work the weekend or something like that, you know, I'll just have to cancel the live or whatever, or reschedule. But I'm gonna try to shoot for Saturday morning, 9:30 Saturday morning every week. If you guys will keep coming back, I mean, I know I'm not gonna be able to do a giveaway every time. I can tell you that right now, but I don't think, you know, I don't think for a minute anybody or most of the people are in here for the giveaway. I wouldn't think so. I know you guys are, y'all show up at lives all the time that don't do giveaways, and I greatly appreciate that. Fib it a bit. I didn't know that your own live was programmed twice. So many people were waiting over there. I didn't know that at all. I did. I think what happened is I did it on StreamYard too, and I went ahead before I even looked into StreamYard and scheduled a live earlier in the week, and through YouTube, right? And then I started getting into the StreamYard, trying to figure that out, and scheduled it through there yesterday or the day before. So I think that's what happened, but definitely not doing that again. So I apologize if it was a couple different lives that were scheduled. Nice tube. What's a nice tube? Missed that. Let's see. I'm just gonna go on my phone. That'd be the easiest thing. I'll show you the knife tube real quick. I can pull it up. Knife tube. Trying to find it. Bear with me here. Give me 1 second. I'm looking up the knife tube. Trying to make sure I give you the right information. Scott's the guy's name. Knifetubeschedule.com is the website. This thing's loading right now. And I would be very shocked if the camera would actually focus on this. But all right, so this is like the month of March here as a calendar. And if you look at it, you can go to each day. Let's see. This is March the 1st, I think. Yeah, 1st, 2nd. So today is what, the 30th? Yeah, the one that's highlighted in the yellow. Oh, wow, he actually put me on there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's today's knife schedule for knife content creators that do live lives on YouTube. So before me was Duty and Shed Knives and Left EDCs daily, and after me, you got Knife Center, Shed Knives, United, UAE, G-Ball is coming on pretty shortly after me, and on through the day you can click more to see more. Roll Shambo comes on at 2:30. So knifetubeschedule.com is the name of the website if you want to check it out. It'll I know YouTube, unless you're subscribed or following somebody on Instagram, it's kind of hard to see who's doing lives when and stuff like that. So I really appreciate Scott and for doing the knife tube. It helps out a lot. It helps creators, and it helps people that are looking for something to watch, So I am super behind on this chat, guys. I'm never gonna make fun of Javon again. I started my knife journey with Spyderco Ladybug and working way up to an Espada. Espada. That is like a sword, loser. Cole says hey to my ex friends. I'll just turn on another device. Want to see you flick some holes? Give me a second, and I'll get caught up, Greg, and I'll play with the Spydercos. Ginger Fisher, Ed Durbin. What's up, Ed Durbin? Mr. Eddie, I'll send you some Chavez's after the others come back. Appreciate that, man. Anyone else get the banner warning? No, that one looked pretty cool. I thought that one looked pretty neat. The banner warning, Warncliffe banner. Wow, 71 people. in here. Good Lord, that's crazy. Didn't MC wig out on Shane? I don't know. Pretty Fly. I don't. Who is Shane? First, I don't know who Shane is or what his username is. Or what I might talk to him all the time, but um, I'm not sure on that. No, he didn't like wig out and start flipping the table and throwing knives around and like I have definitely taken worse cussing than what he did. So I didn't personally think it was that bad, but I can see where somebody's coming from. Everybody's different. Everybody is from a different background and stuff. That's one of the good and bad things about the knife community, but mostly good is you know that does cause a little bit of miscommunication sometimes, but for the most part it's good because you get all kinds of perspectives on stuff from having people from all kinds of backgrounds. Okay. Oh, thanks, Crazy Roach. Appreciate that. 65 is great. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Appreciate that, Joseph Jones. T-Fex said I should get the butt ugliest knife and no one would steal it. I mean, people will steal anything. So, yeah, I guess it would make it less likely for sure. Padre is fire. Yeah, I love the Padre. Thomas McDonald. Gotta be careful of scammers and liars. Poor Javon says he just got hit for 400. I know. I heard him say that last night. That sucks. Poor guy. Javon's one of the most generous people. He actually featured me, or is kind of pushing my channel this week in his lives, or on using his channel to push mine. I guess. I think he just broke 8,000 a few weeks ago, and he's already like almost halfway to 9,000. But if you guys aren't subscribed already to Javon's, y'all should definitely go check that out. Javon is a awesome dude and has a good channel. Does a lot of good content. But yeah, he said somebody hit him for like $400 earlier in the week. I might have forgot or missed it, but what ultimately made you decide to go live nights? I don't know. I thought it was kind of like the next step, I guess. LCV. I thought it was. I kind of have been messing around with this YouTube thing for. I've been kind of in the community or watching in the community, whatever, for I don't know. Like I said earlier, I think maybe 3 years, but um, I thought it would was like the next logical step to kind of reach out, and also it kind of doing a live, you kind of get more feedback, a lot more feedback than just comments and stuff like that, and it's kind of like a live finger on the pulse, I guess, for your audience, which is you guys. TK, we took a vote for your theme song in the decoy stream. It was a tie between Ramble On and I'm Too Sexy. That's funny. Ramble On is definitely a good theme song for me. What's up, Javon? I'm back home, group hugs and howdy. There's Javon. You guys definitely go check his channel out, man. Great dude, great content. Um, Pretty cool for old rockabilly from Alabama. I have to say that dude is awesome. His Friday night lives are insane. Like they start on the bottom left on his Friday night lives, and instead of kind of arching over to the top right, they go zigzag all the way down into the gutter, back up through, and end up at the finish line a few hours later. But it's fun. I love his Friday night lives. He had the guy from Mr. Mister on last night. That was pretty neat. Stonewash Padre, which is my number one favorite right now. Stitch Cologne, had a Fenrir, sold it. TRM Neutron, that's pretty cool. Carrying Cut. Y'all go check out Carrying Cut too. He's got a really cool channel. The guys let me borrow some knives and for review that otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to get. So y'all definitely go check him out. He's got a really neat channel and does some pretty cool stuff. Van X is great stuff if done right. All my quiet carries are awesome. That's pretty cool. Knife nut. I only got one quiet carry. It's the 9 in the Magna Cut. Greg Maroney, Kaiser exclusive bed glider, mini and 4V. That's pretty cool. I've never tried out 4V before. Every time I put on a live stream, my phone rings. How do they know? Hoot Doozle, I hear you. Man, I'm speeding back down, trying to catch up with everyone. So I'm sorry if I'm kind of missing or not saying hello to somebody. What's up, Barbarian Brawny? Barbarian Brawny is one of the best picture takers this side of the Mississippi River. If you want to check his Instagram out, he's got some really his knife. Just like looking at his knife pictures is like something you could hang up in a museum, you know, or something. You know, he does some pretty cool pictures. What's up, Kevin? Kevin Smith. I'm kind of reading comments out loud, I guess, trying to catch up. I'm trying not to get my nephew, or I'm trying to get my nephew into knives. He loves them, start him young. Robo Stevio saying, hey, Javon, Poot Doozle. Still trying to catch up, guys. I know Javon's listening now, so I'll go ahead and say it again, but I'm never going to mess with Javon about missing something or being behind in the chat ever again. This is crazy. 69 people in here now, giggity. Bench knives have a really cool traditional meets modern aesthetic. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Food. Dang Ross. What's up, Dang Ross? Brand new American local knife shop owner gave me a flinch, or I guess it means finch flint because the emblem was missing. That's pretty cool. Brand new American. Yeah, the buffalo tooth carrying cut. That thing does look pretty cool. Like a little short, fat looking blade. I wish I could. I'm gonna figure this StreamYard out, y'all, within the week before the next live stream and try to get better at it. So I apologize again, and if like being behind on the chat, not being able to put my face. Well, I mean, if I put my face up here, I would probably weed out about 95% of the people, I think. But that would serve as like kind of like a scarecrow type of mechanism. But I am gonna figure out how to do that. So I'm just giving y'all like a warning for next week. Trying to get better at this StreamYard stuff. I started with my son. Luke Digital says I started with my son when he was 10. It's a good age of education comes right when I yeah. I have 2 boys. David is he is just under 10 and he's kind of interested or has been interested in like the kind of blade shapes and locking mechanisms and a couple of the cooler ones, you know. And I have another son who is 12, going to be 13 not too long from now. So kind of excited about that. He's I mean, he watches my channel and my shorts, he says, but he's not really that into knives, I don't think. Which I mean, for me, saying somebody's not that into knives, you know, they might be into knives. Maybe I'm just a little more nerdy into them. I don't know. But LCV blades, food, that's most important. But you started, I'm going to 8, and I definitely express the seriousness of being careful. Yeah, for sure. Have got to talk about safety, you know, when you're introducing stuff to, you know, the kids, for sure. You know, knives, the little things that shoot bullets out of them that I don't think you can say. I don't know. I think I can say that right now because I'm not monetized yet. So I think I can actually cuss and a lot of stuff right now that I'm not doing. I'm missing out, but trying to keep it relatively PG-ish. I did a modification for a friend who was giving his 5-year-old a knife, rounded the tip, dulled it down, and lightened the detent. That's pretty cool. Jimmy Crow. Still going down, trying to catch up, y'all. I am 15 minutes behind on the chat, which is crazy. I'm gonna do the giveaway here in I don't know, probably uh, about 55 minutes in, I guess. I was gonna make the giveaway kind of like the last thing before going off, kind of like the climax. Giggity. You gonna have a gimmick like maybe a kazoo or a pan flute or a didgeridoo? I don't know. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. Brand new American. I think Cole already gets enough of the kazoo with Rob. Whenever Rob does his lives on Monday nights, I wouldn't be surprised if not too long from now I'm banned to another room on Monday nights if I have to watch. If I'm watching live Rob's live stream, I'm probably gonna get banned to another room because of the kazoo. It does like the kazoo. If nobody's watched Rob's Nerdy Knives, he's another great channel. He does a live on Monday nights, and which most of you guys watch or have watched, and he does like the kazoos, like his little celebratory thing. What's up, AJ? Knives are live. Knife Nut 69. Wombat Copperlight. That is a super cool name. I've seen you before. What's up? Thanks for coming, man. Thank you to everyone for coming to this live stream. I appreciate it. If I haven't said it already, I appreciate it. Carrying my deep sea blight version, Michael Upchurch. Carrying my deep sea blight version, Stabby Sharpie, Kershaw Conduit Olight Mini Pen. That's cool. Marco says Shane, never heard of her. Joseph Jones, Greg Maroney, Roxy. You probably have seen his nipples. What's up, ADHD hobby guy? How's it going? MC was defending for a friend, right or wrong. I can at least respect that. So I got my rock hopper from Aries. Such good work. Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff Aries EDC does. It looks pretty cool. TKE, what's that small old timer on the bottom right? This one is one of my buddies that makes. He has a watch company. Gave me this, and his father passed away, and he actually gave it to him. But this is a 14 karat gold little slip joint. I'm not even sure of the name brand on this thing. It's just like a little slip joint. But definitely a knife I'll never get rid of. It's got some pretty cool work, I think, on it on the cover. If anybody can identify this, knows the brand name of this knife, let me know. But got a W, looks like a W engraved on it. Sorry, I keep moving around. I'm just trying to get this camera to focus right. I thought the inlay work and stuff's pretty cool on it. If you guys want to pause later or go back, take a look at it if you're trying to figure out or identify what it is. You can always go back and look at it live after it's done, for sure. But yeah, this is a knife I'll never get rid of. It's definitely got some personal sentimental value to me, so that's why it's on the table. What's up, MPG EDC, aka Meredith? How you doing? Art Parks, brand new American, Jimmy Crow. Yeah, so now I'm only 11 minutes behind, guys. Shopping while listening, get my son's Easter basket. That's cool. Like a blowout on the Power Wheels, or Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up again. What's up, Joe Isabella? I don't think I said hey to you. Brian Kerr, what's up, man? Dang Ross. Javon's again. A&T. Ant. Kathleen Smith, what's up? Chad Bass. AMN. Jake from Ohio State. Check out that knife show next weekend, bud. Got the Finch Devil's Finger from Javon, and it's a pretty sweet little knife. Says pretty fly. Loser. Carrying Cut had a very dancy video on his channel this morning. I could sense him twerking off camera. Was that the shoot, which one was that? Was that the shaman one? Loser that he did, the short with the Devo in the background, or Dido, or however you say her name. Pretty fly, no sons, 3 daughters. I worry a lot. I imagine so. That's tough. You just hang out and get to know these awesome humans. Chad, thanks, Devon. Got my son a Spyderco trainer, and it seems to do the trick, says Mr. Eddie. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fook Doozle, my son's 12. He has his own knife. He has his own knife collection, includes fixies and folders. I got him a Max Ace Babylon 2. That is his favorite. Wow, that is an awesome knife. MPG EDC, that kazoo, if you kazoo, if you do, will be full on SCD. Yeah, everybody was messing with Rob about the old kazoo getting worn out because he was getting so many donations the other night that the kazoo was just solid going off, and everybody was like, yeah, that kazoo's not even gonna be able to walk right for a week after this. Rob was definitely getting some serious kazoo work the last couple times. Right before he went to Blade Show, I think was the most I've seen people donate, and I gave him a couple super chats and memberships too, trying to help him out. And Rob, he's helped me out a lot, and Rob's a great guy, really cool guy. Rob's Nerdy Knives. If he's not in here, y'all go check him out. Check out his channel. It's at Rob's_nerdy_knives. Really good guy. He's very thorough with his unboxings, with his reviews. He's very, very, very respectful, generous, great guy. A great guy without an air conditioner. What's up, Mr. Eddie? Wombat Copperlights definitely got age. He definitely needs a xylophone. Turn on. I don't know the brand name, but I would swear it's Japanese. I have a trainer butterfly knife that my boy trains on, and my brother bonds deeply on knives with us, and I'm not part of a real knife community, me and my boys. That's pretty cool, Chad. I am 35 years old, and I would need a trainer for a butterfly knife at 35 years old. I have not experienced with butterfly knives at all. If you see me with a butterfly knife, then you should probably go the other way, not because I'm a bad mofo. It's just because I'm probably going to accidentally throw it into my foot and ask you to help me go to the hospital or something. Launch 15, that's a good one. Javon says, don't feel bad, I stayed behind. Well, I'm 4 minutes behind right now. Blade Walker says, see, Knight said you were nervous or nothing. Chat keeps you busy. Yeah, chat is keeping me busy. I'm surprised, man. I am really I'm really floored by this. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot to me that so many people showed up. That's crazy. I don't expect this many on every Saturday morning. I mean, it would be awesome, you know, but just the fact that it says 77 and what I'm looking at right now is in here, which is crazy. I appreciate it, guys. Kathleen, dang Ross, the reason I avoid traditional to this day. Harmonicas and EDC is a channel. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Addicted Blade. I have to check that out. Devon, do you ever go back and watch your lives just to see all the chat? Knife nuts. See, I'm getting all the chats, but I'm getting all the chats like, well, I was 19 minutes behind at one point. Now I'm only, what time is it? 10:26. Now I'm only 4 minutes behind, so that's not too bad. 78 people on your first live. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that is crazy. That is nuts, man. Kaleidoscope of knives. You guys have got some really cool names. A lot of people on here have got some really interesting names, really thought out names. Even like Divine Knife Flicks, that's a pretty neat, thought process. I thought his Friday Night Knife Flicks, was kind of like the kind of Hollywoodish kind of movie production that he does at the intro and stuff, and is really neat table and background and stuff like that. I always thought that was pretty cool, pretty thought out. I need to hire a lawyer if you want if you want to give away from Rob. Greg Maroney, what's your favorite hole to flick? I don't know, man. I can't pick a Spyderco. I love this smock. It's one of my favorite Spydercos. I got the Kevin Smock custom made nuked blue anno scales on this one. Remove the secondary detent, and I can get the camera to focus. Lynch Northwest deep carry clip on this one. I love gears. I've got a tattoo of gears on my arm. The spokes are like my son's birth year, and it's pretty much like his birthday in gears. And so I've always liked gears and thought they were neat. So that I thought that was pretty cool. And Kevin Smock's a great designer. This is a really good knife, little button lock, button actuated compression lock. Actually, the Beowulf, man, this thing is insane. If y'all get a chance to check this thing out, this is an insane object. I would not recommend it for everyday carry. But if you play Elden Ring or Dragon's Dogma or any kind of like fantasy video game, and you hit a loading screen, this is a good knife to have in your hand to flick. Just an insane hulking overbuilt object is what that is. Stark contrast to the one I got in pocket today, the Devo Knives Pony Stout. All right, that's how I start rambling and miss the chat. That's what happens. All right, dang Ross. Jokes aside, Asher almost has the whole shape dialed in. Jay Korskadin, what's up, man? Marco, Brian, Ed, Blade Walker, Kaleidoscope and Knives. Told you you'd be surprised how many people were up at this point on Saturday morning. I know, right? I'm usually not up at this point on Saturday morning, so maybe it's good for me to do this time. Once in a while, okay, but every person, remember, it's all show. It's literal him playing a fucking kazoo. There's no knife talk. Rob does a lot of his Joseph Jones. Rob does a lot of his knife talk after the giveaways. He kind of does the giveaway thing to give back and also kind of draw people in. But after the giveaway's over with is when he's really, for the most part, nerds out and kind of promotes other channels and stuff. But yeah, the kazoo does go off a lot, which is good for him though, right? Chef Rocky, how are you? 80 people? Wow. This is crazy. Great time slot, nice edge, awesome turnout. Congratulations. Thanks. Appreciate that, Javon. What's up, JD? Another awesome knife guy in the house right there. Y'all check him out. JD for EDC. I'm sure everybody in here already has. But he does some really cool stuff. Got a lot more content than I do, and has a really good channel. Great guy too. Thomas McDonald, Jake Corson, Bluetooth. Hey, can we break 100? I don't know. If we break 100, that would be pretty surprising. I'm not giving this knife away till we break 100. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna give it away here in a second. I was trying to get caught up with the chat, and then I was gonna do the giveaway in case you guys are wondering. Not trying to sit here and draw it out or anything like that. Although I am having fun. This is crazy. I'm having more fun than I thought. I thought it was just gonna be me rambling and nervous and not knowing what to say, but instead it's me rambling and nervous and not knowing what to say, plus having fun. So that's pretty cool. Knife company should make a fucking hole shaped like a bean. Greg Maroney, right? That'd be like a trainer for grown men, right? I would be too tempted to chop down a steel beam with that Beowulf Robo Stevio. You could EDC that with a belt and suspenders. That's true. Midguards are wild. I love them. LCV blades, Spook Doozle Midgard mess are insane. That's actually tame by their standards. You ain't lying, Spook Doozle. That Odin's toothpick and some of their other stuff is nuts. JD. What's up, Sergio Lucio? I changed my name, it'd probably be Slicey Surge. That's pretty cool. That would be a cool name. Nothing wrong with your regular name. For Don gets random Midgards in, and I'm never ready for it. Todd Carr. What's up, Todd? My son Bentley is wondering, what is your most expensive knife? What is my most expensive knife? I mean, my girlfriend's watching right now, so I mean, we could probably talk about that, like, off camera. But no, I'm just kidding. My most expensive knife, let's see. Well, this one, $350, the Beowulf. It's not the most that I've ever paid for a knife. 400 was the most I ever paid for a knife, and that's mild, by a lot of people's standards, right? And it's insane by a lot of other people's standards. So, that's another going back to people with different backgrounds and coming from totally different, worlds and stuff. That's a beautiful thing about the knife community. Is to some people, a Grail knife would be an 80-20.5, or even something like a Vision FG. That's a $70-ish, $75 or so knife. But to some people, a Grail, what you would consider a Grail, something that's like unattainable, or you would love to get but don't think you'll ever get it or find it, to me is the definition of a Grail. What you would call a Grail is not like something that, well, my Grail knife is a Spyderco paramilitary 2, knowing that I'm going to get it in a couple weeks, or something like that. But I was just trying to adjust this. I put a bunch of topics in, if y'all keep seeing them pop up at the bottom left, to try to keep the chat going, which is keeping itself going. So they're not really needed, I don't think. But anyway, yeah, Grail, like my most expensive knife at this point in my life, where I'm at financially, I'm very blessed, very happy with where I'm at, and I'm very fortunate to have support and love of a lot of good people behind me, and very fortunate to have a wonderful family and a good job, that I hate sometimes, that also pays the bills, helps pay the bills, and so right now where I'm at in my life, the most expensive knife, the most I've ever paid for a knife was a Hinder. That was a Hinder XM18, the one I actually did my first video on. Very first review was that Hinder XM18, 3.5-inch bowie, and I paid 400. I sold it 450, I believe, 425 or 450. But the reason I did it as my first review was I knew I was gonna have to sell it. Like I had to sell it to pay my truck note, So that's that's the most I've ever paid for a knife. As far as most expensive knife, I think my most expensive knives are on the table. I mean, this Ultratech, This thing traded for it, but it retails at I think about 320 or so. Beowulf around 350. You know, I think right around 300 for this 15V Shaman, Spyderco Shaman in 15V, which is an insanely edge retentive steel. Great knife. Get the camera to focus again here. Come on. Come on. There we go. But all right, JD, see you later, man. See, I'm already starting to lose people. Marco. But yeah, I guess long story short, the Beowulf is probably the most expensive one I own right now. Would probably be the Beowulf. Just catching up on the chat again. Thomas McDonald, the Tuxedo Cormorant, love it. I like the Cormorant. I thought it was a pretty neat little knife. People were either big into it or they hate it, you know. But I really like the Cormorant. Javon has a big ass PMP Titano for sale. I know that thing is awesome. I'd absolutely love to have that. Eddie's actually sending me one to borrow during the week, so that'll be pretty cool. I have 4 sub $100 knives. Should I get more premium? Kane Miranda? I mean that's up to you, man. I can definitely make some good recommendations for you, but you know, that all depends on you, and you know your financial situation and where you're at and all that. So that's an individual decision. 90% of my knives are less than 100. Doesn't mean they aren't bangers. Yeah, I mean you can get just because it's under $100. You know, a lot of people, most normal loser says, I think for your 1K stream, you should propose to your girlfriend. Well, loser, I would absolutely love to do that. I had to get rid of some of these bangers on the table, though. He said bangers on the table. Giggity. Waited 9 months for my Winter Blakehoe Factor V3, but it's definitely a grail of mine. So awesome. Brian Winter's a genius. Yeah, Brian Winter's that Factor is awesome. I would absolutely love to get my hands on the Factor. The magnet thing, that is genius to me. I live in New Orleans, Thomas McDonald. Being modest. My Factor is my only safe queen knife nut. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. The fact, not just for the price, right? I mean, the Factor is not like a, you know, what does it cost? Right around in the neighborhood of the Beowulf, 350, 400, something like that. You know, it's not like a insane by my definition anyway on the price. It's just the attainability of it, right? Because you got to pre-order it months ahead of time, and then he fills them. Pre-orders close, and then a few months later you get your knife. You know, Meredith, I'm home now. Can type in the chat. I guess there's 50% off Kaiser sale starting tonight. Oh my God, Greg, don't tell me that. I think the most expensive is the package I sent you. That is probably true, Eddie. The package you sent me with a few knives is probably worth more than my whole collection. Fluke Dizzle, yeah, Cormorant and Thunderbird, Dogfish. I'm a sucker for fidgety knives. Me too. All right, everyone, my coffee cup's empty. Tours are done. See you later. Box opener video coming, Meredith. That's cool. I got some pretty neat looking box openers nowadays. I personally started with all budget and then slowly would not buy budgets and save for more premium. Just had to get used to less mail. Javon, that is true. You know, I can't do that, Javon. My UPS driver is kind of Stevie-O. I can't do that because my UPS driver is kind of hot. So I guess getting the mail is a good thing. Man, I first started collecting when I was like, they want 60 for an elementum? No way. Yeah, knife nut. I felt the same way. You know, the first time I saw like the paramilitary 2, when I first saw that, I was like, and it was cheaper then, right? 3 or 4 years ago. or 4 years ago, I guess. And I was like, man, $150 for a knife? What if I lose it? What if somebody steals it? What if it breaks? Like, and I'm not going to spend $150 on a knife I'm not going to carry. So, that's crazy. I thought, 150 for a knife. I mean, they're more than that now, but, you know, I just thought it was insane. The first time I ever saw that, I was like, dude, I could get a gun for, I could get a decent gun for 300, 400, So for that, for a knife, wow, I'm never doing that. Well, here I am, look at the table. Tog car. K Miranda Mannix 2 is a great knife. If you don't mind Spyderco FRM, you can save quite a bit going that way versus G10 models. And exclusive ones to a certain store, sometimes cheaper as well. That's true. Tog car. I really like that. The Rex 45 one, the Rex 45 Mannix 2 GP knives exclusive. I think this is the FRN, the Spyderco's FRN. This is the Andela and K390. And the only reason, I mean, this is a good knife, but to me, as far as being a knife, like this is a basic knife. That almost everything on the table is ergonomically and aesthetically better than this, in my opinion, in one way or another. The reason I bought this knife was a steal, the K390 with Spyderco, and that's one of my big things is with Spyderco is getting different steels. I really didn't want to get the Paramilitary 2 in Magna Cut because I've already got the Native 5 lightweight in Magna Cut. I swapped the scales out for these applied weapons technology scales, but this is the Native 5 in Magna Cut, and I kind of wanted the S90V Paramilitary 2, but aesthetically, the Salt Paramilitary 2 kind of won out. I wanted a blacked out kind of cool, tactical, whatever looking Spyderco, and this to me was the one. Will I buy another Paramilitary 2? Maybe, probably not, but maybe. I'd like to have Spyderco's S90V at some point in time, an S90V knife of theirs, but I've got two Paramilitary 2s, so I would prefer it in like the Shaman or, something else. Mashley says need to try Kunwu. Yeah, Kunwu's great. I mean, my only experience with Kunwu is a Padre, but this thing is wonderful. It's got the opening hole you can use. This is actually it's a big knife, but it's really fidgety. It's a good fidget knife for real. Great ergonomics. You can choke up right there. It's got that forward finger choil, jimping up top. Really cool blade shape. A lot of people say it's a clone of the Evo, custom knife factory knife. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think it's like a direct clone. It's got a lot of its own aspects. It is very similar to it in a lot of other ways, like blade shape being one of them. But this thing is like the action on it's awesome. Good action. You can front flip it, and I suck at front flipping. You can, come around the top, flip it like a top flipper. Use the opening hole. It's a great knife. And the Van X is awesome. Titanium's awesome. For the price, which I think is around 300, that's a wonderful knife. Happy Easter, Blade Walker. What's up? What's up, Gons? How's it going, man? 84 people in here. That's crazy. Sergio Lucio. That's awesome, Blade Walker. I just saw that comment, man. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm missing stuff, y'all. I really appreciate that, Blade Walker. Let me know if you got 100. I'll give a knife for your viewers. That is crazy, man. I didn't expect to go this long, y'all. I was like, okay, at 55 minutes, I'm gonna give the knife away, and I'll be scrambling to talk about something till then. Yeah, but no, I'm definitely having fun. It's pretty cool getting like y'all's live feedback and stuff. It's really neat. Brian Kerr just finished his French toast. Kathleen Smith, have a great holiday weekend, Eve. Thanks, Kathleen. I hope you have a good one too. I appreciate everybody that's always watching the videos too. It means a lot, man. Um, I'd say to have a trainer for you to borrow if you want to review it. I would definitely do that, Meredith. My email is the Knight's Edge one at Gmail. I'm gonna write it down and put it up here in a second after the giveaway. But it's in the description. I don't know if it's in this video description, but it's in pretty much every video description that I have. I try to put my TikTok, which TikTok kind of just is something for me to try to get more YouTube people. Instagram is just kind of like eye candy. You know, I don't really put on Instagram. A lot of like Tri-State does Instagram a lot. Metal Complex does. A lot of people do. I really don't. You know, I'm not that great at taking pictures. I'm sure I could take, you know, some decent pictures and put them up there, but to me, it's not really something I'm as much into. Now I do look at a lot of you guys' pictures, you know, like Barbarian put some really cool pictures up there. A lot of other people do. But yeah, my contact info, you can DM me on Instagram or the Night's Edge email, the Night's Edge one, the number one at gmail.com. That's my email. Great thing about Spyderco, if you're interested in the steel, I do most any company out there, and the heat treat is usually done amazingly well. I agree with that, Todd Carr. I've never had a real issue with any of Spyderco steels. Even the 8CR on the Resilience was pretty good. I thought the nip is S90V also. That's cool. All right, going back down, trying to catch back up. I don't know why I'm watching this on a laptop through the StreamYard thing, and it will tell me that I have new comments, but it won't like pop the live up as it happens. I have to like scroll down to go back down to the live lot, like the actual chats you are putting in right now. You want a good S9V budget, try the M8 Morad. Yeah, I heard about that. I saw that one on Metal Complex, I think. I have the front flipper to make a regular flipper, 150 bucks. Yeah, they do a lot of good stuff. Them and Miguron have a lot of cool knives. Spyderco offers the best chance to compare steels, apply apples to apples in the community. That's true. And heavily dislike front flippers, Mr. Eddie. Yeah, I don't really care for them too much. If I really like a design or a knife, it's not going to stop me if it's a front flipper, but I would prefer other methods of opening. You haven't went down the Spyderco rabbit hole yet. Get one, you'll get them all off with Tenacious and put tie scales on it, all for less than $100. That's true, Kevin Smith. I definitely went down the Spyderco. I think I'm up to 18, 19 maybe Spydercos. So I'm down in that rabbit hole. I bought my first Spyderco back in '94. I've been thinking about getting another one sometime. Joe Isabella, yeah, they've definitely they've changed a lot since then for sure. Like the compression locks, I think, you know, personally are awesome. Ball bearing lock's not bad, you know, but I prefer like compression lock or like the Smox button operated compression lock. Even if you don't like fidgeting with your knives, you know, that compression lock makes it really easy to open and close one-handed. Get yourself a chef, the only Spidey you will need. I'd love to have that one. That's one that's on my list for sure, Aunt. Carrion Cut, enjoy your Easter gravy and say hi to Mrs. Carrion Cut. El Cap Addict, yeah, I believe so. Like I said before, Usually done great, always going to be bad one once in a while. Door gun, you should find the K390 a good price point since they're discontinuing them. Eric, which K390s are they discontinuing? You got me worried. Mr. Eddie, 19 Spydercos. Those are rookie numbers. I think I have FC30. God, that's crazy. If I had 53, I would be trying to figure out how to live stream to y'all with an Etch-a-Sketch sitting in the dark under a bridge. So that's the only reason I don't have 53 Spydercos. Can't get past Spydercos eye blade shapes. I bought the Tenacious and Resilient, so S35VN. And Sergio. Miss out on Crewwear PM3 on Blade Binge. I have one Spyderco. Thought I was doing good with 5 carrying cut, right? Why would they discontinue K390? It's 15V. I don't know why they would. I don't know. K390 to me doesn't rust. It patinas. You know, it gets kind of like that yellowish. Let me get it back out. It gets kind of like that yellowish. I don't even know if you can catch it in this light or whatever, but it's kind of like almost like a yellowish, not rust or anything like that, but like just a patina to it. K390 kind of gets that, whereas the 15V, this is 15V Spyderco. The 15V doesn't get a patina, but it does rust. Like you guys can, if you look close, you can see some of the little spots on it. And I've knife shielded this thing. You know, it's not like I haven't taken care of it. I've definitely knife shielded it and use coatings and keep kind of like a little coat of something on it all the time. You know, 2 little spots there, those 2 little spots. And if you look at the back side of it, you can see a couple small spots. Now this towards that's just wear. That's just from hard use. But you can see maybe able to see a couple little spots there on it. But yeah, the 15V, I carried this and worked a few days with it in my pocket, and then worked like a 16-hour shift one Saturday, like sweating with it in my pocket, just sweating and doing a lot of hot work in a hot environment, working on some steam lines. And you know, that adds hot humidity and moisture and makes you sweat more. So really one of the saltiest, sweatiest environments for 16 hours straight. Like my clothes were drenched in sweat, you know, when I got home at midnight. But and I put it on the dresser. I woke up the next morning and looked at it, and even having that light coat of oil on it before I went to work, it still had those couple of rust spots. And I just got a little bit of flitz and a toothbrush and cleaned them off, you know, so they came out good. But that 15V is very corrosive, but it will cut and cut and cut and cut like crazy. All right, I'm gonna catch back up with the chat, and then I'm gonna do the giveaway. I'm really not trying to believe it or not, I'm really not trying to drag this out. I know everybody's got stuff to do. I'm just rambling, and I'm surprised at how much fun I'm having. Favorite knife is probably the Kapara. Yeah, Kapara is awesome. I love the Kapara. I got one myself. Sucked in the Spyderco Raindrop Whirlpool. The purple with the crew wear. Luckily, I pulled myself out. K39 has been on sale less than $100 on that Indela for a while now. I think they're pushing their Magna Cut more like everyone else. Yeah, they've been pushing the Magna Cut too, but they've been pushing that for the salt line. I can see it happening because of 15B, but maybe it's a procurement problem for other reason. Never know something. I don't know. The 15V, they're saying they're going to put more out in it, but I don't see them taking away the K390. 15V, one thing with that is they work with Big Brown Bear on the heat treat. You know, that's why it's got his logo on it's got BBB There's actually a pretty cool logo, BBB, in the shape of a bear there, big brown bear, guy that worked with them on heat treating that 15V. So I don't think that they're going to go all 15V for the stuff that's K390, just because that it's kind of like that unique, you know. But I also am kind of talking out of my ass on that, so that's just my opinion. And we're fun people, yeah, definitely. Several super steels I don't have yet. Yeah, for sure. Bluetooth. There's a lot. Like I just got the Pony Stout is the first S90V knife I've owned, and I'm loving it. You know, I love the knife. It's a good knife, but the it is holding the edge pretty good. You know, um, there's a lot of other steels I would absolutely love to try. S90V is one of them. I've never tried LMAX. I'd like to try that. I would love to try that tungsten carbide. That shoot, what's the name of the company? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. The company that does the knives with the tungsten carbide blades starts with an M, maybe. Oh man, anybody know? If y'all know, put it in the chat. It starts with an M, I think, or at least one of the Sandrin. Yeah, Michael Morgan. That's it. Sandrin Munza, I think. Is that the name of the model? One of the models. I'd love to try that out. Tungsten carbide. That has gotten on Cedric and Ada. He does a lot of rope cut tests, and he counts them and sharpens them, puts another edge on it, does a lot more rope cutting with it to really kind of get a consistent basis on edge retention, I guess. On but if you guys hadn't checked out Cedric and Ada's knife channel, Cedric and Ada, I think it's EDC maybe or something like that. But he does a lot of cool cut tests. But the titanium, that really, or not titanium, the tungsten like lasted a while. Yeah, it looks like a couple people left, which I'm shoot, it says 79, 78, 79 in here right now. I'm shocked there's more than 9, you know, let alone 79. Meredith, really surprising the heck out of me. Coffee. But yeah, tungsten is one I'd love to try. Terravanium too. Dendritic cobalt, Terravanium. The Oh man, I'm drawing another blank. The steels, they call it Terravanium. It's actually the dendritic cobalt. Um, Terrain 365. That's the name of the company. Brian Kerr lurking and holding the baby. It's been 9 minutes so far. It's awesome they stayed so long. That's true. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry if I'm ignoring the chat, y'all, but for a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and clear these off here. And I'll do the giveaway. So giveaway knife, if y'all haven't yet, go to the video, because that's the one I'm gonna put in the comment picker here in just a second. But the giveaway knife is gonna be the QSP variant PE. Get the giveaway knife out. Some stickers. Pretty much probably the best stickers ever made. And I think if you're like out on a lake in a boat and it's sinking, you could probably just peel one of these off and put it over it, and that would take care of that, you know. Or you know, you cut like your finger off, you could put it on there and it would heal it instantly. Not really, no, that's true. These are just some stickers I got with the channel logo off of Amazon. USP makes some pretty good knives. good budget knives. Comes with this little card here. Put it up there if you want to look at it. That's the kind of like all the specs and everything for it. 14C 28N, which is really awesome blade steel. I have experienced nothing but goodness myself with 14C 28N. Let me refocus the camera. There we go. This is the QSP variant. I did a video on it. Pretty neat little knife. Carried it for a few days, you know, so I mean, it's not brand new. I did carry it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I guess. Just to get a feel for it, you know, for review. Did a little light cutting, opened some boxes, cut a little rope with it, stuff like that. The edge is still pretty sharp. Let me get some paper out here. I think the edge is still pretty sharp if I remember right. Make sure. A little cut tab. Oop, maybe not. It's got spots. Yeah, so it's. I guess it'd probably help if I held it the right way. So still pretty slicey. I did use it. Did open some packages with it. Got a little rope with it. If you want, I'm not terribly bad at sharpening knives. I can definitely put an edge on that. Probably make a video out of it, turn it into a Sunday sharpening. But I can put an edge on that. Whoever the winner is, just let me know if you want me to put an edge on it before I send it, or if you just want me to send it as it is. It's got a factory edge, so that's, you know, that's why I'm asking. I never sharpened it. It's a liner lock, front flipper, QSP, made in China. They are, in fact, a good Chinese OEM, good Chinese knife company. Do a lot of quality stuff. Blacked out, black wash finish on it. I think it's like a $55 or so value. Designer logo on there. Refocus the camera. Yeah, but front flipper. You can use the thumb hole to open it with. Pretty good little knife. So, all right, last chance. If you want to enter into the giveaway, go comment on the video. I'm going to filter out duplicates. But you don't have to put like a certain keyword or anything like that in the video. Just go comment on the entry video. I think it's in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now. If it's not, check out the Knight's Edge channel, my channel, on like the main page of the channel. I just posted that video at 9 o'clock right before the stream began. So check that out. You know, if it'll definitely be on there. It's the last video that I posted. So we'll go to the comment picker here. Let's see. Google, random comment picker. All right, there's the comment picker website. And get off of this copyright free music here. Go to the channel. Let's see. View channel. Launch videos. All right. 500 sub giveaway video. I'm going to hit share. Copy the link. I kind of did a couple practice runs with this just to make sure, you know, make sure I'm doing it right. But, all right. Random comment picker. So I'll paste the link right here. That's the link I just copied. You exit out of that. All right. So you look at it, make sure everybody's looking at it. Anything goes, allow duplicates. And I'm not doing that, right? And I'm including replies. So if somebody replied to a comment or whatever, that's on there too, but no duplicate users. Other than that, anything goes, no keywords. All right, here we go. 83. All right, 83 with 83 people in here. That's awesome. And whoever wins, you gotta claim it in the live. I'll give you like maybe a couple minutes and then I'll redraw. If not, here we go. NFK20. Congratulations, brother. Much love. And to many more subs to come. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. NFK20, you in here, buddy? NFK. Where you at, man? Where you at? I know you're in here. I saw you earlier. Brand new American. Come on, NFK. I think I actually got your information. I see you in live streams all the time, so I know you're not like a robot. Is he in here? Y'all see him in here? Come on, man. We'll give you a little bit of time. I'm not gonna redraw 30 seconds later. I'm gonna have to. I guess I don't know. What y'all think? I mean, NFK is definitely a community member for sure. Like I see him all the time in live streams. He probably fell asleep listening to me ramble. Addicted to blades. That he left. Oh man, let's fall asleep. Anybody tag him? Can anybody NFK is having a rough time yesterday. Nowadays in winter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold it, man. Like I see NFK in almost like every live or every other live I go into. I'll get a hold of him. I'm not gonna redraw it. Yeah, he's definitely a community member, and he's in a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna redraw. I'll just see if I can get a hold of him on Instagram or something like that. If I can't get a hold of him for a couple of days, you know, if I can't get a hold of him, I'd say to like Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. I'll redraw, but I'm pretty sure I can get a hold of him before then. So I don't know his Instagram or email or anything like that though, so I'm gonna have to look him up. Or I'll probably see him in another live stream. You know, I'd see him in every other live stream I'm in multiple times a week. So that's why I'm not gonna redraw, you know. But there's your winner. NFK20. That's awesome, man. Seems like a great guy. Just from kind of talking to him on and off and the lives and stuff like that. So I will get a hold of him and see if oh, there you are. What's up? What's up, NFK20? Just wanted you to know that everybody said to hold it for you, so you're in good company, buddy. But email me. Let me write that email down. Sit here acting like everybody knows my email or something. It is in the description of all my videos, but other than that, I don't have it like put up or anything. I'm gonna write it down real quick. Just in case. All right, if you can read my terrible handwriting here. That's it. The Night's Edge 1 at gmail.com. And also on Instagram, but that's primarily, especially for like giveaways or something like that. You know, that'd be the best way to reach out to me. Um, the Knight's Edge one, all lowercase, no matter what my terrible handwriting says. The Knight's Edge, the number one, the Knight's Edge one at gmail.com. So shoot me an email, and as soon as I get off of here, I'll look for it and I'll respond to it, and I'll get that sent out to you with these amazing stickers. You know, I mean, I'm the main thing here is the stickers. I think the knife is, you know, I mean, it's good to have a knife or whatever, but the stickers with my logo on it is pretty much priceless, right? Not really. Amazon doesn't think they're priceless. They definitely are not priceless. They put a price on them. So, NFK. Before I forget, and you might already told me. I haven't been looking at the chat for the last 45 seconds or so. But before I forget, do you want me to put an edge on it? Just answer in the chat if you want me to put an edge on it. And if so, I'll do that for Sunday sharpening, and I'll get that sent out on Monday morning. So I'm probably not gonna have time to go to the post office today. Doesn't look like, with me going over and everything past my time. Crispy Critter, congrats. Everybody's congratulating NFK. It's awesome. Robos, I'm going to email some pics of my Robo foot now. Save those for OnlyFans, Robo. You might get some money out of that. Thanks so much, TKA, for the opportunity. This was fun. Oh man, I appreciate everybody showing up. It's awesome. This is crazy. I never thought that what was the max? 84, 85, something like that, people in here. You know, I was thinking like 10, maybe 12, something like that. You know, I don't know if it's because it was a giveaway or my first live and everybody's kind of looking to get to know me or what. But if we get half of that to show up every week, I would be very happy with that. I'm going to try to keep this time slot and keep doing it around this time. It seems like a pretty decent time for me and for you guys also. So 9:30 a.m. Central Time Saturday mornings. I'm gonna try to call it live from the garage. Try to do this every week if I can. You know, if I'm not working and if there's no, I don't have any family plans or whatever. You know, family's definitely gonna come first if we have anything to do with family. Y'all are so cool. Happy Easter. Crazy Roach, sharpen it. First live, did great. Thanks, Crazy Roach. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna catch up with the chat, and then that's probably gonna be it. Close to 100 people. I know, it's crazy, man. Great first live. Thank y'all. Watch See Knives says I'm excited for NFK 20. Like you said, I see him everywhere. Yeah, he's always in there. 88 likes. That's awesome. I can't see any likes right now. All I can see is the StreamYard screen. That's what I'm looking at. Mashley. What's up, Titanium Justin? Scott N, what's up, man? He said put a killer edge on it. I'll definitely, I will put the Knight's Edge on it. NFK 20. I'm gonna put a pretty good edge on it for sure. Thank you again, Watch City. Good friend. Yeah, this community is great. What's up, El Cap Titanium? Okay, he's just saying hey. Combination of things. I got you, man. I had to deduct 1 point for the decoy stream, but it's still a good first live. I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to do a decoy stream, you guys. And probably that says it all right there about me, you know, with the decoy stream. Put a decoy stream to mind fuck everybody and, you know, lose my own audience. I was in the shower. So much love. All right, NFK, I got it. Buddy. I kind of lurk from the shower too. Sometimes listen to live streams, so I got it. Great live, everyone. Have a great weekend. Awesome Easter. See you all tonight. Javon. All right, Javon. Y'all go check out Javon's channel, man. Great dude. I think most everybody in here already is subscribed to him, but he's a great dude. He's got a lot of good stuff. Really great guy. Greg Maroney. Need one more subscriber and you'll have 666. Really? That's awesome, man. I'm up to 665. Yeah, 666 for Easter. That is that's something. I guess you could say that. You're welcome, NFK20. You're a great friend. Us all happy Easter. Tell mom, say, hey, 1K substream proposal, 2K substream marriage, 5K substream live stream of first child's birth. No, 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 no. I'm loser. No, done with the kids. All done with the kids, y'all. All done. 10K divorce. Much love to all my buddies and wholesome. Love you guys. Need your $sign on, buddy. Call, no thanks. I agree with that. There you go. Actual number. 616 was the actual number for in scripture at T-Fetch. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're past the mark of the beast. So that's good. That's a good thing. We got past the mark of the beast. Makes me feel better. There you go. Broke the unlucky number. 5K real vacation. Right. At 1K, when I get monetized, we'll swap to the brand name Coca-Cola's. So that's pretty exciting. Hey, listening while driving. What's up, Aries EDC? Much love to everybody. I think G-Ball's on right now. Yeah, I think G-Ball is. I think he's already on. He might not be on yet, but if he's not, he will be on. Y'all go check out G-Ball Vision. If he's not doing a live right now, he is coming on shortly. So G-Ball is awesome. He has pretty neat editing, good list videos, really cool videos, and he's a great guy too. He's also helped me out a lot. So y'all go check him out. He'll be live soon if he's not already. That might be where a lot of the people went, you know. But Roll Shambo also on at 2:30 today. Great guy, good content creator. He's helped me out a lot. And Javon is on tonight again. So all great people, great community. Awesome people, man. Like I can't believe so many people showed up. This is insane. And it's still showing 38 people in here right now, which to me is crazy, you know, for the giveaways been over with for a few minutes. So maybe a few people just trying to scramble and get to the skip or stop or whatever button. But El Cap at G-Balls 30-minute notification just went out, so it'll be live in 45 minutes. Okay. Eric Pepin Norris, happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter, everybody. For me too. Appreciate it, Eric. Great first live turnout. Yeah, it was really good. I'm really shocked, surprised. And I've had so much support. You know, it's almost impossible to fail when you've had the amount of support I've had on a personal level. You know, from family and friends and my girlfriend and just everyone. You know, all the support and love I've had, and also, you know, diving into a great community. So almost makes it impossible to fail. Really does. Night's Edge, are you a Southern gentleman? I'm Southern, Meredith. I'm Southern. I don't know about the gentleman part. Depends on if I've eaten or not, I guess. Thanks, honey. Great live. Appreciate it. Thanks, brand new American. What's up, Mind of Milton? I think you've been in here the whole time, huh? Been lurking. You might have been talking. I don't know. I guess I'm not the best monitor of the live. It'll be the last one I marry, Meredith. I can tell you that. will be the make or break, the last one for sure, the one. Beat first live giveaway, best first live giveaway I've seen. Duty had a rough time with giveaway picker, I believe. Yeah, Lonnie, appreciate that, man. The girl would like to graduate. Well, you don't graduate till May, so I doubt I hit 1K by May. That's only 5 weeks or so, 4 or 5 weeks away. It's the end of March right now. G-Ball, never know. Early or late sometimes, never know. Your channel popped up as a suggestion. Gregory Levens. Well, wow, Gregory, your suggestions are terrible, but I appreciate how you got here, and I hope you stay. Terrence Funderburg. Hey, lurking and working. I got you, buddy. I do that all the time. Just because you don't see somebody in the chat, like they might be listening and kind of lurking around. Those uh quiet carry 9. Wouldn't somebody want to check out the 9? Anything you guys want to look at? Have a closer look at before I end it? Uh, Anything else? Am I missing anything? Am I not doing something I said I was gonna do? Put a couple of these back so y'all don't just have to look at my hand. Honestly, she wants to have me a wifey name. She wants. She is a keeper. She's definitely a keeper for sure. She's put up with my ass, so that's saying, that's speaking volumes right there, right? Is that the Padre? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that is the Padre. Kumwu Padre. It's the only Kumwu I got, but like I said earlier, this thing is awesome. Van X stealing the blade, awesome knife. And from what I've heard about everything else that the Kumwu does is pretty good too. This is the only Kumwu I can speak to because it's the only one I've handled. But they do great work from what I've seen, at least on this one, right? Yeah, it is a beast. It's a great knife. Meredith, you got a pretty good knife collection. From what you said, I think, right? The the Padre would definitely be a good addition. If anybody, yeah, I mean, if you want to send to the trainer, I think when didn't you say you wanted to send the trainer for me to check out? Um, Email me. Just shoot me an email. Closer look at loser. You want to take a closer look at the shaman scales? Sorry, I'm just getting caught up. "24 hours early, but 10 minutes late." Yeah, these are just the shaman. These are just brown G10, kind of smooth. G10. It's not like gritty like the ones that come on like the paramilitary 2 or the para 3. I kind of like this. They're contoured. They're pretty smooth, but just like standard brown G10 on these. I do intend to swap these out. Of course, I try to slowly trying to mod all my Spydercos, but that you know between all the cool new knives that have been coming out lately and all the Spydercos I still don't have, modding them out was it's expensive to do that. So it's definitely something you got to take your time with. I think I'm done with this smock though. I really like it how it is. Shaman scales need texture. New Shaman micarta. Yeah, yeah. The new Shaman, the micarta ones do look nice on the Shaman. I'm not the biggest fan of micarta, but they do look pretty cool on the Shaman. Crispy critter burlap scales are pretty sweet. Yeah, they are. You're not lying. Those do look cool. I do want some titanium ones for my Shaman too. Arshier. And what's up, Arshier? I don't think I said hey to you yet. And crispy critter, sharp guy. But yeah. was trying to look up some micarta scales. Can't think of a brand name offhand that I think Cerberus did the ones that Carrying Cut actually has my pair of 3 Maximate with the purple scales, and those are Tarot Tough. I think Cerberus does those, but that's not micarta. That's a different material. So some micarta looks pretty cool. I've had a couple of knives in micarta, like this Baby Banner. This micarta, it kind of feels like if somebody watching or whatever doesn't have it, it kind of feels like a cloth like material almost. But micarta is pretty nice on some knives, and it's just like G10. There's varying kinds of micarta. Loser says, TKE, I'll know you've hit the big time when you have your own discount code for original goat. Yeah, no shit. Like that is that's how you know you made it. The discount code for original goat, like Neve's Knives, and who else has it? Rob, I think Rob's got it too, huh? Yeah, original goat looks like a lot of cool scales too. I mean, even if I do get to the point where I get discount codes at this point, I don't even know how to do that other than emailing original goat and saying, hey, y'all give me a discount code. Even if I do get to that point, I'm still gonna say exactly what I think about about knives, and scales, whatever I look at. I'm not gonna get a discount code or an affiliate link from someone and then be like, oh yeah, y'all original goat, like that is the best thing ever. There's really no other scale company and all that. Like if original goat is awesome, yeah, I'm gonna tell you it's awesome. But if they're shit, I'm gonna tell you they're shit. That's what I'm not gonna be a spokesman, just a paid spokesman, because that's not why I started the channel. But, I mean, unless they want to give me like $1 million or $100,000 or something, then we could work something out. I'll tattoo original goat on my hands if that's the case. Screw a discount code. Give me a code that gets me scales within a week. Yeah, brand new American. I've never had original goat scales. I would love to have them, either for my 8010 or my Hogue Deca, the ones that I kind of use in the size comparison videos. I just have the Coyote Brown plastic, whatever you call them, Rivalry. I don't know. Not really my favorite handle material. And then the 8010 I've got. I actually like this G10. It's not that bad to me. I like the G10 on the 8010. It feels nice. I've definitely. I mean, it doesn't. It just looks black. It looks plain as hell. But it's definitely smooth. And it feels nice and it's contoured. All right, Bluetooth later, man. Happy Easter, you too. Brand new American, ordered OG scales from 8020.5 over a month ago. Wow, that's definitely taken a while to come in. I would love to get another 20.5. I love that shark lock. That's one of my favorite. I'm a sucker for that, locks like that. That's why I got the Vision FG. I love that, and I like the clickety clack, the sound that it makes. I'm acting like an absolute child, but I love that. This is one of the first ones that came out whenever they released them. This is the Knife Center one that came out. This is the Grivery one, in D2, which I kind of held out because I didn't want OS 8 or OS 10, whatever it was. I thought D2 would be better, and it is. It's not terrible or anything, but I would want one. I do want one, and like a more premium steel, not Magna Cut or anything, but I've already got enough in Magna Cut. I'm not gonna not buy a knife because it's Magna Cut, but I've experienced Magna Cut, and I like it. It's a great steel if it's heat treated right. You know, if it's the proper hardness and all that. You know, it's a good steel. But I'd love to have one of these in like S90V. That'd be awesome. Or hell, even M390, LMAX 20CV, 3V. I know they got them on sale right now in the Tonto on Blade HQ. I think $70 off for this one. But I don't really want the Tonto one. I kind of like that slicer. Love that 8010 would be nice. Cough, cough, Cole. If you got OG titanium scales for your birthday. You think somebody could post a link for that? I will text you a link in a second when I get off of here. If you're buying, we'll text you the link if you're paying some money. Todd Car. Oh, the Deca will have better done steel overall with 20.5. You're paying premium for lock pretty much. Yeah, that's true. That's the whole thing with the price of the 20.5. I mean, if it wasn't for the short lock, you know, would you would it be, nobody would be as crazy about it if it was a liner lock? I don't think, you know, not definitely not if it was a liner lock, you know, or even if it was a button lock. The short lock is the whole thing with this knife. I mean, this one was 100 and I think 130. And I mean, look, like, think about that. This is Gryvery. This is one, to me anyway, this is one of the worst handle materials you can get. It sucks. Like it's, you know, I mean, it doesn't burn your hand when you put it in or anything. It's just, you know, it's plasticky. It's hard plasticky, and it doesn't give you like even, doesn't even feel like G10. You know, definitely not micarta, titanium, carbon fiber, or something like that. But this is Gryvery, and this is D2. You know, would you pay $150 for a knife that was in Gryvery and D2 normally? No, hell no. You know, they wouldn't sell it. It would stay in stock because nobody would buy it. The whole thing with this is the shark lock. That's what you're paying for with this. You know, and people did. I mean, it sold out. You know, it did sell out. They're in stock now. You know, comfortably in stock because they're, you know, the hype's kind of dying down and there's a bigger and better things. Plus, you know, everybody that wants one pretty much has one. But you know, the lock is what you're paying for with that. I would never pay for one with a D2 knife with Gryvery. I know more about knives at this point in my entire life than I expected, but I still don't know much. I'm right there with you, Cole. DNA, haha, feel your pain. Demco's pretty good. Brand new American. I don't know what your budget is or whatever, but the D2 one, like I said, if you want to experience the knife and the lock and stuff, that, I mean, I'm not complaining when I say that about the materials and stuff. I still carry this knife. I carry it to work, and you know, the ergonomics on it to me are pretty good. You know, they're definitely above par. You know, not the best, but I mean, they're definitely good in my opinion. And good blade length. I like the shark's foot, as they call it. You know, blade shape, sheep's foot, shark's foot. But the lock is the thing with this one. It's awesome. You know, it's a cool knife. I love the little clickety clack, you know, sound that it makes. You know, but yeah, and they're not 150 anymore either. They're, I think they came down to 120, 125, something like that. Maybe even cheaper than that, you know, for the D2. Maybe even cheaper than that for the OS8. I'm not sure, but Knife Center had them for that. The Arcane isn't bad. Yeah, yeah. The Meredith, you talking about the Arcane? All right, Jay. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming. I'm about to end it. I'm just rambling at this point. Meredith, the Arcane, are you talking about that, or are you talking about the arcade? Because the arcade is the Flitanium one that has a short lock, but the Arcane is another knife that or no, that's a knife company actually. I think, right? Arcane Designs. They make some pretty neat looking stuff. Oh yeah, okay, Flitanium Arcade. Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Actually, Eddie's sending me that one to check out this week in the pile of awesome knives that he's sending me. So I'm pretty excited about that. No, don't be sorry about that. That's an easy typo for sure. Yeah, tagged out. That's a good one. All right, looks like everybody's leaving, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it, guys. I think I appreciate everyone that came, man. You guys, even after there's still 27 people in here right now, it's crazy. Um, Thanks everybody for coming to this, and I appreciate everyone watching. And Magnica, as long as it's done right, 63. Yeah, I agree with that. Todd Carr. All right, later, pretty fly, broke ass knives. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. Appreciate everybody showing up. And I'll see you guys hopefully next weekend, man. And it's been a real fun experience. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Y'all have a happy Easter. Thanks for all the love and support. And congratulations to NFK20, the winner. And I will see you guys on the next one. Later.